Hello and welcome to the Climbing Daily Wednesday news show. Today, Alex Megos is back and he's crushing in that 9B plus range. I always feel like you get particularly excited when it's an Alex Megos-led news show.
Do I?
Yes.
I mean, you wanted to say this story. This was the one you chose.
Didn't you just give it to me?
Nope, this was
like,
your choice.
You don't care about sport climbing? You were like, there you go.
I care about sport climbing. I'm just rubbish at it.
Hey, you did it! I can't believe it.
Yeah, so I do have the first bit of news, and it is about Mr. Alex Megos. Alessandro Megos is spending some time down in Girona, Spain, and after 9 days of trying King Capella, he made the first repeat. This short, crimpy test piece was put up by Will Bosi last year, and it's a continuation of an established 9B, La Capella, which Adamondra freed in 2011. Alex used slightly different beta than Will by taking a very wide pinch, making the moves easier for him. However, Will couldn't do the moves like that. So, like Alex said, I guess it's personal preference.
So just to confirm, Megos hasn't downgraded it, right?
No.
Right, so it's still 9B plus.
It's still 9B+. It's the 9B+ with different methods.
Mm-hmm. See, I like this. This is what because I've been saying this off air, but I just do believe that there should be it's hard for me grade, which I swear used to be the plus system, but that changed into almost like a number grade, you know. But it should, to me, it's like, right, 9B plus, I found this easier way, it was easy for me, or 9B plus, I couldn't find any way, it was hard for me. Why can't we have that? Why can't we have a bit of, you know?
Yeah, but this route especially, because it was like, it's an established 9B, and then like, whatever continues should get a plus, right? Unless it's like a 6A.
Yeah. Even
that
then,
would be so fun.
Still harder, isn't it? 6A.
Yeah. Well, can you imagine doing like a 9B and then continuing for 40 meters on a 6A?
But this is like my favourite kind of route. It would be just like one really hard crux off the ground at like whatever grade, and then 6A to the top with lots of bolts. That's how it should be.
Yes, but I agree.
My next story is about kids crushing. Beas Wilder has become the youngest ever person to climb 8C+ at just 10 years old. He sent Southern Smoke in just 6 tries, as reported by 8A.nu. Beas spent 2 weeks in Red River Gorge, where he racked up an incredible tick list of routes, including God's Own Stone 8B+. Despite struggling with some of the sequences on Southern Smoke, his reach being an issue as he's currently only 135 centimetres tall, Beas returned, having sent other routes and clipped the chains on this hardest route to date. Meanwhile, in Fontainebleau, Tristan Chouvi, who's 11, has made the first repeat of Lacrima Low, an 8B. He describes how on 8A.nu it's hard all the way to the top. As this is his first climb of that grade, he doesn't feel able to confirm the grade at this point. I get a lot of stick for being jealous of kids crushing, and I just want to say to people watching who have that opinion, you are right. I do get very jealous of kids crushing.
I do it myself, but I'm too damn old.
I'm really proud of our parents, actually.
Which parents?
Of the kids.
Of the kids, yeah, I know. It's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
I am sort of joking. But yeah, their parents like super supportive throughout. They're mainly the ones being interviewed on that. 10 years old, 8C+. Come on. He's like 4 foot something as well, like 4 foot, I mean, it's 135 centimetres.
Yeah.
That is fairly short, but he is 11. Yeah. So there goes my other excuses.
So you're not short.
I'm not tall.
Yeah, but you know, like kids, no lactic acid, like
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess he's my bet for the first 9C. Well, first 9C, second 9C.
Really? You're calling it now? What about all the other? What about Theo?
Theo is 11 now.
Are you betting against Theo's old now? Is he over the hill? Theo Blass gone.
I'm really joking.
This is amazing.
No, but it would be so cool to see in a couple of years these guys at the Utes.
It would be, of course, yeah. They'll be up and coming in the Utes.
Yes. I've got a bouldering story from the US. Isabelle Faus is no stranger to the grade of V14 or 8B+, and this summer she sent Shadow Walker. The boulder, as you can see, is amazing. It has everything. Tiny crimps, slopers, a knee bar, toe hooks, a high heel hook, and a dyno to the top, which just makes it stunning to watch.
It sounded like you were psyched on bouldering then for a sec.
No.
Just psyched on that boulder.
Psyched on her seeing her sending the boulder. It's a really cool video. It's on Mellow, and it got released 2 days ago.
Okay.
So yeah, check it out. You'll enjoy it. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
I will definitely enjoy it, definitely. We're going to talk a bit about the American nationals now, but specifically Colin Duffy. Colin Duffy, who won gold and silver at the USA Nationals, and with that success in the bag, turned his attention to real rock, as seen on 8A.nu. He climbed the 8C Plus flight of the Concords in Hurricane on his second go, and then ticked the 9A Life of Villains. This is Colin's first 9A, and he's looking forward to trying more in the future. Colin Duffy is a bit of a legend, really. He's like... He's so quiet, you know, he's super quiet, very, very focused, but an amazing climber. He came out of nowhere to qualify for the Olympics. Could have, if things have gone slightly differently, full starts, could have been right up there in the medals for the Olympics.
I mean, he was in the finals.
Exactly, and he might have, you know, without that full start, you know, by like 0 point whatever second thingy to
he
Alberto.
did get a full start.
Yeah, I mean, think
that
what
was
could have been.
heartbreaking.
First 9A, American Nationals, gold and silver, just killing it. What dude?
Was it that all in the same week frame?
Period of time. I don't really know. But
Doesn't
yeah,
rest.
It's in a week. We should talk about nationals because we haven't really covered many nationals. There's been lots of nationals, and I think that's why we haven't maybe focused on it because there's been a lot of them.
Like, as in every country in the world that has a climbing team have had nationals.
Presumably.
I've seen. I know what you mean. I've seen them here and there.
And it's hard to find information sometimes because you know what climbing's like and websites and updates and stuff like that. So we haven't really covered the nationals.
They're also in multiple languages. So if
Yeah.
somebody wants to like maybe send us all the translated
spreadsheet.
national, yes.
Yes, please. If you'll do the work for us and send us a spreadsheet of who won what where, then we'll cover it. If you really want us to have an in-depth look at the nationals, let us know and we can do some digging.
Will we? Okay.
We might.
I've got a sport climbing story from Italy. Slab master Alessandro Zeni made the second repeat of Eternit, a route first climbed by Maurizio Zanolla, aka Manolo, in 2009 at the age of 51. This route is on a sheer vertical wall, making the handholds and footholds microscopic. Ale upgraded the route from 9A to 9A+, since some of the holds have been chopped off or have been filled in with cement. So this route has some history in it. I mean, it was first sent in 2009, and it's not one of those like common 9A+, since, you know, it's a slab with vertical wall, very small holds. But yeah, it's kind of a pity reading that the holds have been chipped off, and there should be a picture on screen with the holds actually cemented in, or I don't know what, or whatever they use to fill in holds. But why do that? Just
Yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah.
I'm still mind boggled by the idea of a 9A+ slab. And didn't he do a 9B slab as well?
He did do a 9B slab last year.
That sounds horrendous. Why?
Well, it's his speciality. It's what, you know, he enjoys.
Yeah, I slate slab climbing a lot.
But then you're good at it.
I'm all right at it, but like it's
You're
just
good
that
at it.
it's
You're
just that-
annoyingly good at
But
it.
you know that feeling when you're like, I can't imagine climbing a 9A+. Like, you know how invisible the holds feel on like a 7A slab or something. Imagine a 9. That's what blows my mind.
Pinkies.
Yeah.
I honestly imagine it's like pinky crimps.
Yes.
And like,
I've done slabs in font that are fingernails and they're
Right.
about 6B. Do you know what I mean? Like it's like, how?
what's on a 9A?
Yeah, just nothing.
Well, what's on a 9A with blocked holds?
We have to go. I think we should go and check this out. I want to abseil down the slab and look at it.
It has an hour and a half of approach.
As an hour and a half approach, we will not be checking out this climb. Apparently it's dangerous. There's rockfall, so we will be avoiding that crag. I've got one more story. 8C bouldering news from Chironico. Elias Iagnemma has climbed From Dirt Grows the Flowers, an 8C in Chironico, Switzerland, as reported by 8A.nu. It was originally put up by Dave Graham in 2005, and it's considered a true test piece. He has now done 8 boulders at 8C or harder. Chironico, bang in place. Your home bouldering area, we mentioned it a lot.
Yep.
Yep.
Never bouldered there,
Never
but
been
sure.
there, have you? Nope.
I've been there. I've been there for a walk.
That's good.
That's, yeah. I was looking at boulders and trying to figure out the bouldering area, but never actually climbed.
Okay, well, one for the future, right?
It's, no, but
I love how like the party lines have been drawn on this. Like, I now hate sport climbing and you now hate bouldering, and neither of us will budge, even though we do both all the time off camera.
But it is like a different type of, like, I enjoy sport climbing. You enjoy bouldering. I scrape my knees while bouldering and come back home crippled and don't understand what I did, which is usually nothing.
Yes, but when I sport climb, my ego gets crushed into a tiny little packet box thing, and I cry as well. So we both cry. So we'll stick to our sports, right?
So,
Right, there we go. 9B counter. So we missed an 8C Plus last week,
Right.
Which we talked about but didn't add it. So Grand Illusion gets added to the 8C Plus counter. I want to talk about some developments with this,
Yes.
which you don't know about yet.
Oh, no.
You know Dave?
yes.
Right, Dave, we went missing, didn't he?
Yes.
We've lost Dave. But I had a very interesting conversation on the phone by someone who wants to do a similar to Dave promised back in the day before he realised it was an unpaid job and was far too much work, which is fair enough, Dave. But this guy wants to do a similar thing, build a sort of thing. He asked me for all the data from this year so he could put it into a graph, and I had to say that we didn't have any of the data from this year.
I'm traveling next week. I can do it next week.
That's a lot. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But by next year, the 9B counter might get an upgrade. So we haven't been that on it this year. We hold our hands up. We can't do it all. Sometimes we mess it up. But next year, bang in 9B counter. I don't know if you've noticed, T, but I've been quite stylish today. I've got my EpicTV branded beanie on. You've got your EpicTV branded hoodie on.
You're saying that just because I said good colors.
Yeah. I just like it when I wear a beanie every now and again. But we can get, look, your jumper, my hat from the EpicTV shop if you want merch. Yeah, very street. Look at that, see?
Sup?
You can be as street as us. But it's Black Friday week at the moment. We don't just do a day of Black Friday here, do we? No.
A whole week.
Whole week. And we've been looking through loads of discounts to make various videos. Have you seen a favourite product or range that you'd suggest people to look at?
Shoes. Always climbing shoes. Because, like, climbing shoes are rarely discounted, aren't they? So, and you always need them. It's like chalk.
Yeah.
It's like that thing you always actually need to buy once in a while. So yeah, guys, have a good look through shop.epictv.com for some new climbing shoes.
Yeah, I think you're right.
What have you seen?
I agree with you. Look, we always have to buy shoes, right? It's not like you need shoes.
We don't.
We don't. No. But we're
Sorry.
so lucky.
We're so lucky.
But look, yeah, everyone has to buy shoes. You might as well get them during a discount period. So yeah, I agree. So those are some of the deals available, and we'll be celebrating it on Climbing Daily on Friday because, well, T, we're doing something pretty special, aren't we?
Yes, we're doing the EpicTV climbing radio show this Friday, all live. So yeah, we want you guys to join us at 12 p.m.
Yeah, about 12 p.m. Central European time, 11 a.m. UK time. Right. It's going to be about a 3-hour marathon. We'll be chatting about gear. We're going to have special guests on. For example, Stefano Gisolfi is going to be joining us. And we want your input. So send us your video reviews if you've got bits of gear that you absolutely love. Little 30 seconds reviews would be fantastic. Any climbs that you're especially proud of. Any just general climbing silliness. You can either email us at climb@epictv.com or T, I guess, a DM on Instagram.
Yes. DM us on EpicTV Climbing and we'll show off all of your videos. But yeah, come join us live on Friday.
Yeah, they're going to be very, very exciting. We haven't done it before, so we'll see you there. Now, an EpicTV movie that we're also very excited by is the new Arc'teryx film. This features Ines Papat and Luca Lindic, and part 2 is out. It was released on Tuesday. Hugo edited it. It's absolutely beautiful, so check it out.
So, easy snow.
Super snow for now. And then a steep wall above us. Very curious to see how the cracks look like.
Holy shit, so viel Wasser.
Ja. Ja, wenn wir mal wissen, konnten wir morgens anfangen.
Ja.
Aber
So the first episode was a slow burner, you know, like introduced us to Alaska, the conditions that weren't, you know, great for climbing. Second episode steps it up a bit and we get to see some true high altitude, cold looking climbs.
I'm really impressed that they filmed it all by themselves. I know it's GoPros and you pull it out, but like, it's like, you know.
Exactly. How often, we've done alpine climbs, how often do you want to pull a GoPro out at like 2 a.m. and be like...
It's not that, it's just like, it's gonna fall.
Oh, well, that for you, yes. Terry's a dropper. She drops stuff.
No, but it falls, and you know, gloves, and you're layered, and then they also have to climb hard. So it's like you have to split your concentration as well.
I agree. I can't accuse you of being a dropper. I'm the worst dropper on routes.
What have you dropped?
Last season, ski pole, ice axe.
Those skis,
Camera
like,
lens.
it's bad.
Many things. But yeah, you're right. It's always an effort, isn't it? So good from them. And then EpicTV main film with Larry.
Lariace. And she's down in Spain trying a project.
Cuando se trata de intentar algo a tu límite, siempre existe la posibilidad de fallar. Y es un riesgo con el que tienes que aprender a sentirte cómodo.
Both those movies are out on, the Larry film is on the EpicTV main channel. The Arc'teryx film is on Climbing Daily. That means you must subscribe to the channel, otherwise you'll miss this stuff. So click that subscribe button, help us out, and leave a like or a comment while you're at it.
Leave a comment because you might be featured on next week's Comment of the Week.
Exactly. And you were quite excited by this week's song, weren't you?
Yes, because I got a video in my DMs, and it's the type of video I really appreciate because it's a Comment of the Week. So Kara's dad, thank you so much for the video. And they did it as part of their entertainment badge. So all those little scouts have an entertainment badge, hopefully because of that song.
Oh my God. So we are educators, is what we are. We are giving back to the youth by allowing them to progress their education. We should be getting MBEs and stuff.
I don't know what that is, but yeah, sure.
Awards from the Queen. I mean, I didn't realise our own worth until that moment. So what you're saying is the youth of today look up to us, sing songs for us, and get badges for Epic TV.
Yes.
That's amazing. There we go. Climbing has changed the world. What's your comment?
Okay. Sure. My comment is that I need to find it. What's yours, Matt?
My comment I did find, and then I lost it. But it was to do
So we're filling time.
Yeah, we are filling. But I know what mine was about. Flow.
I know what mine is about.
Sorry,
mine is
Flow.
about flow, because somebody...
oh, yeah, do that one.
Yeah, somebody thanked our editor and said the editing is on point. And actually, the words of burn, it's too far. Bernhard says, editing was spot on. Great job, whoever is responsible. Flo is responsible.
Yeah, big up Flo, our editor for Climbing Daily. Thank you very much, Flo. All your hard work, always appreciated. And you guys need to know what goes on behind the scenes. So thank you to Flo. My comment we covered. It was from Rowan Ferwarder, and he was talking about the 8C, which we missed. We covered it. We read your comments. This is why you need to comment. So you put it down there. We will answer your comments sometimes if they're polite. So keep on doing that.
Keep them polite.
Keep them polite, exactly.
Kids are watching.
Exactly, and singing.
And singing.
We are educators, and on that bombshell, see you next week.